But how ugly is the chat right now? Why are the why are the nicknames not working? What's up, everyone? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. The nicknames are not working on YouTube, it seems. So the chat is... Wait, maybe in the chat box they're gonna work randomly. I have a sneaking suspicion they won't, though. Yo, what's up? What's up, everyone? What's up? Let's just wait for the chat box to show up as well. We're too powerful for... Yeah, true. For nicknames, yep. It seems that way. It seems that way. I don't know what's happening, but... It should be fine. We'll see how it's gonna go. Let's see, Mr. Chatbox. Come on, Chatbox, you got this. You got this! Surely. Well, eventually it's gonna go online. Let me open up FGODL while we wait, though. Wait, do we even... Yeah, we have a chatbox here. Okay, yesterday was Skatach. Interesting. So today, I guess Yagyu is an applicable one here to start off the stream. No, it wasn't very applicable, was it? Chatbox still isn't... Oh. Take your time. Wait, I think Stream Elements actually, or Streamlabs or whatever, actually ended up updating earlier. I wonder if that played a role in it. I don't know. Wait, what are we doing here? Single target human. Lawful balance. Wait, maybe it could be. Wait, actually, what is Rasputin? Is he... What's he considered? Wait, what? Oh, here he is. Earth, okay, yeah. 5-star male permanent. AoE arts Earth. He's lawful? 5-star... Oh, it's so low. Oh, chatbox is working. Okay, but the names are not showing up, so... Well, RIP to that one. Dun 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 dun. AoE arts permanent male Earth. Five-star, of course. Special. Oh, Super Orion has a banner right now. I'm so tempted, but I do not need another archer DPS. I'll be honest. I don't think there's a single archer that qualifies unless I'm missing someone and it's gonna end up being the last guess after like 30 minutes. Could be possible, you know. Wouldn't be the first time. Shuan. The assassin Shuan is a 5-star, but I think it's single target arts, I think. Also, I believe he would be considered human. Pum 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 pum. Taz? I don't think Taz is permanent. I think Taz would be limited. Surely. Yeah. Or wait, it's not story locked. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it's not friend point, obviously, because it's a 5-star. Unless it's below a 5-star. And it's an alter ego below a 5-star, but I don't think so. And I'm gonna guess that it's also obviously not welfare. Edmond Dantes. I feel like it's not Edmond Dantes. I feel like, is Edmond Dantes not, is he quick? I don't know. I feel like there are two, right? I don't know. I'm gonna skip it for now. Let's go. Let's find the class first. AoE arts. AoE arts. It could be actually Dantes, the more than I'm thinking about it. We'll get back to that one. Dun 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 dun. Sakata Kintoki. Dantes is also, I think. Wait, let me just try Dantes because it's bothering me. I don't think he is him, but he is quick. Okay, I thought so. Oh, he's limited. Huh. Also, he is human. That does make sense. Wow, it's none of these. It's not chaotic evil. It's not evil. It's not balanced. So that means it's good. It's good. Not chaotic. Not lawful. So balanced good. No, not balanced good. What's the good one? Good one. What's good? Good. Whatever it is. Okay. Where were we? Bazaka. Berserker. Bum bum. Sakata Kintoki? He's human. He's human. He's human. Vlad? Nah. He's also not, good. Oh, no, it's neutral. It's neutral good. That's it. It's neutral good. I just remember. It's neutral good. Lawful is the good one. There's not many, huh? That would be special. That would be a art special, so it's not Merlin. Dun, 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 dun. Is Jugulian considered human? He would probably be neutral good. Yeah. Neutral. Oh, it's special. It doesn't do damage. That's right. It's special. It's just a debuff. Fuck. Okay, but it's not a caster. Neutral good, yeah. Okay. All good. Oh god, Lancers are the worst. How do you even... Oh. Oh. Sakamoto Ryoma. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's any of these. None of them catch my eye. That's what I'm going by. That's a scientific measurement. I feel like that's Buster, that's like Buster. I feel like shit. What if I'm wrong though? Nemo is permanent male, but I'm... Wait, it could be Odysseus. Because I'm pretty sure Nemo is a single target, but I'm pretty sure Odysseus is permanent. I think. And I think Odysseus is Arts AoE. Woo! We got it. We got it. Not that bad. Not that bad. 5 tries. Let's go. Into the labyrinth we go. GG, GG. Yo, welcome. You don't need another archer. GudaGuda gives you a new shiny welfare one. Great. Great. I have like 17 billion archers. And none of them are built because I just don't feel like building them. I mean, my boy Ptolemaeus is kind of built. Like, look at his arms. No, but he's like 666 or something, so... That's all you need, right? That's all you need. But he's so cool, though. Look at him. Anyways, no GudaGuda for now. Built enough? Yeah. That's fine. Oh, he's so cool, though. And you use it as well, but yeah, I don't need anyone. Muscles on muscles, yeah. But like, I've been looking at what do I even want, and like, I had this archer here, which is basically all that I need, but I also, like, when it comes to archers, I also have like this Nightingale that I need to build. I have this Chloe that's really good for single target. I have this Vargas that's still sitting there unbuilt. I have a freaking Uriel. I have a Sugitani. Like, I have so many archers that I don't want a new one. I just don't want any class, honestly. I kind of want like a ruler. I don't have a single ruler, but I don't want Kagetora because she has a kid that's almost identical to Bocastoria, at least to my at least the basic skills are, right? What are you lacking? A Lancer? I guess I'm lacking a good Lancer. I have Percy for like support Lancers, but yeah, for a good Lancer, sure. Also, like a few of the extra classes, like a good Foreigner, I'm lacking, right? Because I only have I only have Nonaria. Irando. Why is the chat so ugly without all the nicknames? YouTube, come on, man. Also, let me do this because let me just do one because I need to learn from my previous streams that this actually uses up a lot of AP. Let me do one. I don't want to overcap. Should have rolled for Melo. Nah, I'm good. Where were we? Wait, what was the team again? It was like the lying room. Oh, it was go against your lie. You need to lie. That's it. You need to go against your instinct. I remember. Da Vinci, sure. Come on in. Come on in, Da Vinci. Also, I can actually do... I can do this because Alterjuna is actually evil. And it makes it so that my skill 1 or skill 2 from my Rasputin also charges up my Alterjuna, which is great. So I can run a better CE on Alterjuna. Because all I need is 50 initial. Okay, so this is where we left off, it seems. Because now this charges me up. Yep. And then I can do this. Sure, take this as well. Might as well. And then I can do this. And then, do you get Buster Cut resistance? You do. You do. Okay. Sure, take this as well. Do this. And then I can do this, and this. Pum pum, para bum pum. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, Nakata Joji. Mahapralaya. Yo, welcome, Sparky. Yes, Sparky. I don't know why, but YouTube has decided to get rid of all nicknames. I think it's some kind of like small bug on their side or something. I'm gonna hope that tomorrow it's gonna be reversed because apparently people have changed nothing. I've changed nothing, so YouTube has just decided to strip everyone's identity. Acquired 6 Shogun Tokugawa Ienobu's Inro. Yes, yes. The Inro. My identity, yep. Yep. Identity theft, it's not a joke. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see the charge, but we're getting there. We're almost at 1/3. Sitting room without handles. Sure. The door did not leave any knobs to open it, but it opened by pushing it. The Grail War ended, but we lost our servant card powers. Well, actually, the Grail War... Wait, let me... If you look at this, according to the internet, FGO... If you look at the internet, FGO, according to him... The Grail front is still going. The Grail front is very much still going, so... I don't know what you're talking about. Thank the interns. Where were we? Intern could. Where was I? I'm here? Wait, what? This does not look the same as it did before. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why am I here? I was not here. What's this? That's the actual one. Then I made my way down here. Okay, I guess I was here. Huh. Sure. No. Maneki Nico sitting room. That's not the correct one. Here? No, that's the actual one. Down here? Here. Yeah, this is the one. Oh my god. You managed to proceed through in the same manner. How many BBs are there? True. Man that lost for a joke. We found our way. Oh, it's charging up. It's charging up. Okay, we need to lie to ourselves. So, Dango no Sekku decoration sitting room. Okay. Or moving tatami sitting room. Tango. Tango no Sekku, not Dango. Tango no Sekku. The hell's Tango no Sekku? Okay, I'm gonna guess that moving tatami sounds tougher. Tango no Sekku sounds, I don't know, cool. I'm gonna guess that this is tougher to get through. Actually, you can just like break down the tatami, but it's moving tatami. What does that mean? What's Tango no Sekku though? Decoration. Tango no Sekku decoration. I'm just gonna do this one. I'm gonna go with my gut. Every time you step in a tatami mat, it shifts along the floor. It's like those puzzles in video games. Okay, that sounds tough. That's good. Moving tatami sitting room. Yeah. Some tatami mats take you back, but you should be able to proceed if you keep jumping on mats that go forward. Okay. Surely this is the correct way. It feels like you're going in circles. Nice, that's good. We need to be lost. It needs to be tough. Nice. You managed to solve the puzzle and get through. Okay. Okay. Conveyor belt tatami, yep. Oh, we're almost there. Come on. Sinister sitting room. That sounds about right. A groan can be heard from the next room. Like in a video game, yep. Chicory room. Oh, here we go. Part of Insincerity, part 4. Path of Insincerity, part 4. Okay. Why does it default me to a berserker? Default me to this. Actually default me to a berserker. On second thought, default me to this. You might be onto something there. Path of Insincerity, part 4.
Look out, Master! It's Kama!
Ooh, Kama's here.
Oh, great. You took the honest route here. You lot really are hopeless, aren't you? Why couldn't you let the attendants do their job? You could have been here in no time if you just let them show you the way. But that's okay. This doesn't change how I feel about you. I still hate you now just as much as before. Isn't it reassuring, knowing that no matter what you do, nothing about me or how I feel will change? Now don't worry, I enjoy the journey. Stop talking out of both sides of your mouth. All we want to know is the truth. Oh, right. You think I'm a liar, don't you? Never mind that I've been telling you the truth this whole time. What's a goody two-shoes? Who is a goody two-shoes? Parvati? Well, you're right, as usual. You make me sick. I already know you hate me. Alright, I'll be more direct then. Is this about me? Did you turn everyone from Edo Castle and Chaldia into building materials for this Oku? Just so you could get back at me? serious? You are, aren't you? Ah, you're even more of a goody nitwit than I thought. I guess you pretty goddesses really do think the world revolves around you, huh? What a joke. Ah, I didn't think it was likely. I know how preposterous it sounds. But I had to check just to make sure, okay? Anyway, if that's not the case, then that clears up one thing. You aren't here so you can get back at me, which must mean that I'm here only because you are.
Which must mean that I'm here only because you are. Okay, okay.
Whatever it is you're up to, something is telling me I have to put a stop to it.
That makes sense. So she's here because of her, not the other way around.
So I'll ask you one more time. What are you up to?
Why did you make this Oku?
I might not be a liar, but that doesn't mean I'm always completely truthful. If I had to make things real simple, well, I guess I do for you guys. And boil it down to whether I'm a good or a bad girl, I'd say I'm a bad girl.
She called us stupid. Hello? Yeah, as a counter for summon. Makes sense. She called us stupid.
Is that your way of saying you aren't going to tell us? More like there's just no need. Even you guys will figure it out sooner or later.
Okay, sounds good to me. See you at the bottom then.
Really? I'm just lazy. I can barely work up the energy to do anything. That's why I'm not even going to try and stop you now.
Okay. Classic.
Our paths just happened to cross here. That's all. By all means, keep doing what you're doing.
What's up, Juan? Oh, man, it bothers me so much that the nicknames aren't showing up. Thank God I at least recognize you guys, but it bothers me. YouTube, come on, YouTube.
Oh my, how kind of you. Last time, you said your goal was to have us wander this labyrinth for eternity. But now, you're letting us make our way to the next floor out of the goodness of your heart.
Do you? I mean, I know the guys, everyone here, but maybe it's gonna change if a lot of new people show up.
Why, it's almost as if you want to penetrate all the way to the deepest, innermost chamber of this labyrinth.
Oh, Kiara, never change.
I only meant that I'm not going to try to stop you. You do need a proper welcome at these major junction points after all, so I'm putting others in charge for that.
Okay. A proper welcome, I find it difficult to believe we'll be subjected to anything remotely satisfactory.
No, it'll be fine. It's all set up so you become like that naturally. And I don't mean the Oku, I mean all of you. This is the Oku, an inner chamber kept away from the surface, an isolated nighttime paradise that never sees the light of day. I would be an abject failure as a host if I couldn't make sure its guests were properly entertained. Now go on, my attendants. These poor, pitiful humans are being kept down by meaningless nonsense thanks to Fumogokai, the precept which forbids lying.
Wait.
Go on and let them experience the Oku's full and unbridled pleasures for themselves.
Okay. Satisfactory. 5 remaining? I can do one of cheeky these ones here. And then next turn I can just unleash my Mahapralaya. Hamelotto! Wow, that did 0 damage. I guess 0 buffs. Oh, it should clear this too. It did not clear these two. Oh, it's a debuff. I didn't even see that. Bro, please. Why do you debuff my Buster card effectiveness? That's fine though. That's okay. What? Oh, did I get MP sucked? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, sure. Korewa. Господи. Dun, 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 dun. And now decrease their defense. And then do this. And now get single target Mahapralayad. Because why not? And also give me some stars. Oh, that's the wrong. It's fine. Oh yeah, it might be your Morgan, Ronaldo. It might be. Mahapraya! Oh, and she's gone. She peaced out.
How many times do I have to say it? The Oku is not some cheap nighttime paradise, damn it. If anything, things are much more frightening than in the day. I understand your anger, but I'm afraid Kama already got away, so...
Hey, got the indoor, whatever.
At any rate, it looks like that ghost left behind another pillbox.
Oh, what's the memory? What? I didn't hear anything. Pretty sure I don't remember what happened in it very well. What?
Is everything okay, Master? Did you just hear those voices you mentioned before again?
Yeah, I did. It's a red or a blue one?
I thought as much. Please don't hesitate to tell me things like this, Master, no matter how small they may seem. We navigators can never have too much information after all.
Also, why is it only us that can hear it? Could Parvati hear it? She's a human, kinda. Half human.
I do not think you're experiencing auditory hallucinations, but whatever it is you're hearing, we're not picking it up. Maybe you're picking up on tiny oscillations or formless remnants that last for only a split second. At any rate, I do not think they pose any danger, but if you hear them again, please let us know right away. Alright, why don't we start by examining this pillbox a little more closely?
Thank you.
Let's see. This one says Iatsuna.
What was he? 9th or so?
Sorry, no. Use the 4th. Perhaps we should make some Tokugawa Shogun flashcard once you get back.
Okay.
So that's the name of the next Shogun after Lord Iemitsu. Assuming everything goes well, that would mean Lord Iemitsu's son, Takechiyo, ends up taking over from his father without any issue.
Yeah, surely. 9-4, what's the big difference? Sure.
That's right, he does. Although, I'm a little surprised. Isn't it confusing, having every Shogun from the 1st to the 4th go by the same childhood name? Oh, that's an excellent question. One that I don't think I've ever been asked before. I guess it's time for another impromptu wet nurse classroom then.
Flashcards are a horrible way to study for me. Yeah, same. Flashcards are just meant to imprint something in like your short-term memory, right? It's a horrible way to study in general because it doesn't teach you anything. It just imprints something until the test and then it all goes away.
Takechiyo was originally Lord Ieyasu's childhood name. And since he was the one who united Japan and founded the shogunate, it was thought that giving his descendants the same name would bring good fortune.
Wait. And since he was the one who united Japan... Okay, sure. So it was more of a title than anything else. In a sense.
And of course, there's only one heir in waiting at any given time, so no two children go by the same name.
Makes sense.
So we never have to worry about anyone getting confused.
Or a lucky nickname, I guess. Okay.
I see. For that matter, Takechio was, of course, in Edo Castle along with his father when this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally, it's my duty as a loyal retainer of the Tokugawa family to save him as well. Maybe this pillbox has some connection to him.
They was lucky for long. I guess so.
This is what I thought too, so I've been examining it from every angle I can, but I have not yet been able to verify anything. All I can say is that you should definitely hold on to it. I'll keep poking around to see what I can find. Thank you. Next Lord Iemitsu, Takechio is the one person we absolutely can't afford to lose. Oh, by the way, I'm afraid there's a little problem. We've been seeing more static on our connection to the further you delve into the Oku.
Uh-oh.
And since we need to prioritize existence verification above all, we might end up losing the connection at times.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'll do everything I can to prevent that from happening, but I think you should be prepared in case it does.
I've been in the subway, it makes sense that we'd lose some signal the further down we go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Ritsuka. Comms cutting out how rare. True.
Now that you mention it, I remember you mentioning some kind of underground labyrinths that still exist in modern day, Master.
Yeah.
Now, what were they called again? Kyoto, Shinjuku, and Osaka stations.
Yep, those are the only ones.
All that aside, first is not to kill, then not to speak falsehoods.
Okay. Not to kill, not to speak falsehoods.
I wonder, could this Oku be? No, it's still much too early to say. All I can do now is bide my time until I'm certain.
You're talking about the vows of the Buddhist vows that you made?
Strange as it may be to think of a god of love, I can tell Kama has another, more complicated side to her. And if that is so, then I find myself in exactly the sort of situation I expected it was. This Oku is precisely the opposite of what I thought, what I would have created, but it's indeed a paradise.
It's the opposite of what I would have created. Interesting.
There is, after all, nothing sweeter than doing what one shouldn't. Just to reaffirm what Matt said, we'll make sure to keep verifying your existence no matter what. So there's no need to worry about that. Alright then, let us keep this investigation going, shall we?
Kama is an alter ego confirmed. Yeah, surely. Acquired. For Shogun Tokugawa Ietsuna's Inro. Oh, it's Inro. Inro. Depends where your level is. Here we have basically straight match alliance. I did, when I was, you're from Hungary, right? We, in Budapest, we did go, I was at Budapest and at some point, and the lines there it's just a straight line through the entire city. It's like 10 minutes to get from one side of the city to the other. That's pretty awesome. It's just one straight line. Let's go. Stairs at 3rd level. Proceed to layer 3. Act 4. Remedy for Intoxication, Part 1. There's 2 stations where the metro lines meet. That's about all the complexity we have. Yeah. Yeah, it was great because it allowed me to get from one city... Like, I was in a hurry because I was trying to catch a train, and it allowed me to get from one part of the city to the other in like 10 minutes. It was great. Earlier.
Here, have some more. Your cup is empty. Please drink up. There's more where that came from.
I'd say I could get used to this. We're seeing the entire character arc of Gordy becoming delusional. I can tell from the material and the expert tailoring that this outfit they made me wear is of the highest quality. And while I've never had much in the way of Japanese wine before, it's turned out to be even better than I thought. Now, what about some... I've never known how to pronounce this. I've always struggled pronouncing this. Do we have anything to go with this lovely wine? Yo! Yo! You French.
Of course we do. Here, I mean, open wide.
Ordever? Ordevers? Ordever? It's like, just forget about half of the words in, or half of the letters in that word.
No say,
Why are you here, Shaz? Delish. Dervs. Hors d'oeuvres. Okay, this is an ensemble. I guess the performers are here.
we still have plenty to drink too. Go on, bottoms up. It's okay if you get drunk.
Gluck, gluck, gluck.
Here, our lord. This way next.
Oh yes. I forgot this was still just a snack tray they brought out for the walk. I dare say this place could give a premium first-class airline a run for its money. I'm feeling a bit dizzy now, but that's alright. You can just carry me all the rest of the way. Go on then, carry me. Gordy with the glug glug.
Understood. Not to worry. Oh, good luck. You can do this. You may want to tell them to be careful not to trip, so you don't bang your head and die.
Okay, very optimistic as always, Shaz. Don't worry, this is the life. Now, let's go. Wait, hang on. He seems to be enjoying his time here, so maybe we can just, you know, do him a solid and leave him here. Where was I going again? What did I want to do when I got in there? True, Robert. I was gonna say true XFR. These nicknames are throwing me off. Okay. All you're missing is a rider to carry Goff. True. Okay. Strange smelling corridor. Ocean smelling corridor. What are your opinions on Gordy now compared to before? Nothing has really changed yet. I don't think. So, ocean smelling or strange smelling? The first one, so this is a new floor, so a new team. I'm gonna guess that the strange smelling one is gonna be the correct one. I'm trying to think if any kind of clue has been said yet. So they said the first one was not to kill, the second one was not to lie. It's like the freaking commandments. Strange smelling. What could be the third one? The third floor. Maybe I'm gonna click this. I have no idea what it is. This corridor smells strange. Okay. Strange smell corridor. Apparently, it's the smell of alcohol. Okay. Sounds good. We might be on the right track. Seems like the smell is getting stronger as we keep going. Fuck yeah. Hey, this looks like we did it. Remedy for intoxication. I guess that was the title of it. Smelly Kama. Yes. Fujimaru Amanda Ritsukawa wading through a room of concentrated alcohol. True. True. Damn, Robert. It kind of reeks of alcohol here. Uncut the filter. Crackle.
Looks like our connection is still hanging in there. I'm seeing alcoholic fumes in the air on our end too.
Ooh, anyone have a match?
I probably shouldn't be angry at this point, but I can't help it. Today isn't even a holiday.
Yo, Josh! Welcome! Welcome! Your nickname is gone, but because everyone's nickname is gone for some reason, but welcome. I couldn't recognize that name or that greeting anywhere.
Just look at all these plates and wine bottles thrown around. Whoever was here must have been holding parties left and right. What a headache.
Yeah, no one has nicknames, Josh. I don't know why. It's YouTube. They're an oopsie, I think. Are you okay, Master? These fumes should have little effect on us since we're no longer human, but what about you? I guess poison resistance neutralizes alcohol as well, right? Maybe not, actually. I'm not drunk or anything, but I can definitely feel them. I think I might be a little dizzy.
Well, that won't do. As a wet nurse, part of my job is to make sure my charges stay healthy. Lord Iemitsu used to have a weak constitution too. I'll never forget his brush with smallpox as long as I live. Anyway, now that you're one of my charges, Lord Deliverymet, I have to make sure you stay in good health too. Please, I implore you not to push yourself too hard. I know you have strong resistance to poison, Master, but it makes it more concerning that you're feeling these fumes effects anyway.
Oh. Do you make the same joke whenever she says wet nurse? You don't need to.
So I'm going to ask you that you please be as careful as possible.
Okay.
If you notice any change in your condition, anything at all, please let us know right away, Master.
Bro, how weak was Serenity's poison for us to not feel anything? Considering we feel like so much, we can feel the effects of alcohol here. We felt the effects of the poison from Koyanskaya. Like, Serenity's poison must have sucked.
Alcohol then. So that'll be our next little hurdle.
We noticed something, Lady Seishoin. I should have started catching up on streams yesterday. Do it at your own leisure, Josh. It's been chill, it's been chill. We're gonna be doing the event soon as well, GudaGuda, once that comes out, so you're gonna have some time as well. It's gonna be a bit of a break. A lost belt and a third of an Oku behind. All good.
Oh no, just that I have almost no experience with alcohol.
Hmm. Alcohol then. So that will be our next low hurdle. Interesting. Luna, don't enable them.
So I'm a touch nervous that I might accidentally become intoxicated and do something unbecoming.
Oh no, whatever shall we do? Oh no, please don't, ma'am. No, that would be awful.
Not to mention, these habits can get so very steamy. So, if for some reason I start stripping mine off, I do hope you'll stop me.
Oh yes, of course, ma'am. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, don't worry. Do not restrain yourself because I will be there to stop you.
Normally, I would second that request in the strongest possible terms, but right now, you should pay attention to whatever's up ahead.
Someone's there. Oh, Matahari, I'm definitely saying hello to her.
Huh? You know these women?
Put on more clothes, Ishii.
Yes, we do. I can tell from the analysis that they're probably servants from Chaldea.
Okay, so they're actually our... Okay, that makes sense.
But something's different about them. Well, hello there, my lords. I'm Matahari, and I'll be your Otsugi today.
Yeah, true, Sparkis, true.
Here's some more wine. It's really good, I promise.
They're under Kama's spell, or Kama's effect, or whatever. They're charmed.
I'm Shaz, an attendant here at Uoku. I'll also be your Otsugi today. Our job on this floor is to welcome and entertain you. Come, you must be tired. You need not think about anything here. Just sit back, eat, drink, listen to my stories, and enjoy yourselves. Do that, and you will even reach your desired destination someday.
Uh-huh. I see. Nobutsuna did mention I was not the only servant that had been trapped. He said Kama had personally chosen a couple to be her underlings and assigned them different roles in the Oku. You can just watch the PV of Oku if you want to see those two animated. Did we watch the PVs of Lost Belts? So I think we decided to watch them all once we catch up to the Lost Belts. I think that's the plan. Same with Oku. This must be who he meant.
Then she must have messed with their memories and behavioral principles at the time, turning them into puppets she could control.
She must have messed with their memories and... Okay, sure.
Oh, yes. I can tell at a glance that their minds have been tampered with.
Interesting.
I tried running my 5 approaches to meditation program to counteract it, but I'm sorry to say the effort bore no fruit.
Okay, she can do that. She can lobotomize people. Or rogue spirits.
It must have been a poor match right at the root level.
She has the root access?
I have so little to be proud of, and this program is one of the few things that make that list.
5 approaches to meditation sounds like a self-help book. True.
So I'm a little hurt at how completely it was rendered impotent here. I didn't know even a woman of your talents could feel like sulking sometimes.
True.
Oh, but this is no time to be caught up in that. What's an Otsugi?
Thank you, Mesh, for... Thank you for speaking out for the everyman.
Otsugi are the women in the Oku responsible for the altar rooms, the implements, utensils, and things like that. But they also have one other very important job. So important, in fact, that you can't be an Otsugi unless you can do it. What is it? Party tricks.
Sure. Huh?
Yes, party tricks, or parlor tricks, or stunts, whatever you want to call them. You know, things like that. Whenever there's a holiday or a party or some other special occasion, it's Otsugi's job to liven it up. Though I'm not entirely sure why that is. At any rate, that's why my first criteria when choosing a new Otsugi is, or whether or not they can do any tricks.
I see.
I see. That said, while I don't wish to speak ill about your acquaintances, I have to say that their particular choice of outfits is much too provocative. I don't think I would ever have chosen them to be an Otsugi myself if they insisted on wearing those, no matter how talented they might be.
Sounds like cabaret girls, kinda.
Ryoko's attendants are devoted solely to serving the Shogun and his wife. Just being sexy does not qualify one for the job. In fact, I would say it's very possible to be too sexy. Yes, I'm sure.
Why does she look so mad?
These women may be beautiful, but they're also servants, which is to say, fighters. They would never be right for your Oku. But for this Oku, a labyrinth built upon the mistaken belief that it is a place of lust and carnal pleasure. They couldn't be more at home.
I see.
Indeed, I would be surprised to learn that they were not included in this. Peculiar setting.
Yeah, she seems more offended than Kasuga, true.
Low though I am to say it, there are enemies now. I'm certain then that we would be wise to refuse their invitations to eat, drink, and follow them elsewhere.
Can we stay here? True.
Yes, of course. Going along with their request is absolutely not an option. That said,
The question is, what do we do? They try to force us.
right, I suspect that's why Kama chose them for this role.
I mean, we need to defeat them. It's not like their memories being gone from this place is gonna be a bad thing. So we defeat them, return them to Chaldea.
And if so, that could make things somewhat difficult for us.
To be fair, we don't know what happens if you defeat a servant here, right? What happens to their spirit origin? Because all of the servants have been taken from Chaldea to here. And now, if you defeat them, are they returned to Chaldea or does something else happen? Are they stuck here?
So, are you saying these women are extremely talented? It's no exaggeration to say that both of them went down in history for their skills as performers.
They joined the wall? Yeah, that would also make sense. Because their life force is what makes up for the entire Oku.
So they were to try to use their skills to the fullest to entertain all of you. It would be an incredibly powerful assault. What are you waiting for? There's plenty of food and drink, and of course, I'd be glad to dance with you. I once seduced entire nations and manipulated wars with my gyrating body. Now, you get to drink it in as much as you like.
Okay.
Yes, I do have plenty of food and drink, and no end of stories with which to regale you. We can't let this banquet stretch on and on into the night. The food, the wine, my stories, all of it can last for eternity.
I can't. Hello?
I'll never bore you, nor let you kill me. Will I ask you that you drink in my stories?
Though food and drink may be essential for living a full life, we have no need of them now. Stand back. Gyrating, yep.
But you had to get intoxicated. Diogo won't let you move on if you aren't. If you don't get intoxicated now, you'll come to greatly regret it. If it were me, you could never bear to face the end from which you can never return. So please drink and enjoy yourselves as you listen to my stories.
Yes, ma'am.
The sooner you do that, the sooner we can take you to an even greater paradise. I'm not so senile that I need your help getting anywhere, young lady. I'm still more than capable of getting where I want to go on my own 2 feet. Well, Lady Par's feet in this case, but you know what I mean.
Shion, tell us how to cure them and we'll take care of the rest. Is there a way to get them back to normal? Sure.
Though you would say that, I thought you would say that. I still have yet to do a detailed analysis, but... our connection is unstable. Okay, for now, you need to incapacitate them. We cannot do anything else to help them until you do that. Master, Matahari and Shaz are both part of the reason we came here. They're 2 of our precious Chaldea companions. We have to rescue them from the Soku.
Yup.
Please try to help them.
Yup. What's the battle looking like? Okay, break bars. We're getting break bars. 50k, 60k. Great. They... Boss fight time? It's not a boss fight. There's only one boss fight in the entire Oku, and that is... I'm gonna guess that the one boss fight in the Oku is gonna be Kama. We'll see, but there's only one boss fight in the entire Oku. At the very end. Nice. If you're wrong though, you have to go back to the beginning. Sure. I missed the wheel. Same. But I think Oku is the only one that's gonna be like, what? Do I have like... Ha! Whatever, bro. Break bars makes me think we should bring back the wheel. Mahapralaya. Oh shit, did Xeno already make a new wheel for LB4? That's hype. That's hype. I wanna see what the gong time is replaced by. I'm excited for it. Do we even finish this fight in the... No, we don't. Oh, that's unfortunate. One new option was on Discord. If you remembered. I remember talking about it. I don't remember what it was. Josh, take it easy. Take it easy, Josh. The streams are not going anywhere. Would you not? I shock with the back of my blade.
Isn't...
Oh! Robert, are you talking about the Six of a Kind? Yeah. I do know that one, of course. Of course, I remember that. That was recent.
You seem to be unusually afraid of death, but you have no cause for concern here. My hands shall lead you to an ecstasy deeper and more titillating than death could ever offer.
Yeah, the six of a kind I do remember. Lead you to an ecstasy deeper and more titillating than death could ever offer. Okay. Sure, ma'am.
They may not have great physical strength, but they're exceptionally skilled at striking their opponent's weak points.
You're true.
Thank goodness we somehow managed to neutralize them.
I don't know what I would have done if I didn't already know how they fight. My brother in Christ, there were like 50k health bars with one break bar.
Fortunately, it seems only their minds have been tampered with. The rest of their spirit origin appears to be intact.
I still vote Matt only take lowest bond level servants. I mean, there's a bunch of them that are just bond level 0, right? That I haven't used yet. That would be impossible, I feel like. Because all of them would be, or at least like 90% of them would be unleveled. Would be level 1 servants.
Now we just... Oh? Uh-oh. It looks like we're finally losing our connection.
Okay. Less voices to do.
I guess you'll just need to... You just have to handle this on your end. Master, can you hear me?
You have to find them? Yeah.
It's the same rules as with Yagyo, so you need...
Okay, bye.
Oh my. They've gone completely silent. As they say, all things in this world are transient. Now what do we do? Do we need to keep that connection going?
Do we? We're fine.
How are you supposed to figure out how to save those two now?
Just keep going to the bottom. The same rules as with Yagyu. Yeah. Half of the power.
Got it. I just got to do the same thing I did back then, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll draw the power in the card and use it to cast the spell. Here goes nothing.
Hanafuda power!
Huh? You guys. Good morning. It feels like forever since I last saw you. What was I doing until now? I think I was... You scared me. And where did you learn to do such a beautiful dogaza? I don't remember it very well, but I have the impression that I made a great deal of trouble for you. I may not deserve your mercy, but please, whatever you do, don't kill me.
Ah shit, here we go again. Giving me flashbacks, man.
It would seem they're back to their old selves. Wonderful.
They do not appear to have any memory of the time they spent under Kama's control. I suggest you fill them in, Master. Gladly. Good point. Okay, here goes.
I see. It's all coming back.
If Fergus shows up, I'm gone.
Yeah, me too. I remember I was watching a story from the Far East in the library right before I lost connection. Specifically, I was watching the feel-good movie Abaren Boy Yoshimune to learn more about authentic Japanese dogaza. The next thing I knew, I was in a place that seemed like it could be a scene from that very movie. At first, I thought I was dreaming. So Da Vinci, Holmes, and everyone else were also abducted just like we were, huh? And they might not have been turned into pawns. They might be locked up in the innermost sanctum, or they could be turned into the materials used to build the Soku. What a horrible fate. I suppose the fact that Par and Chiara are the only ones here must mean that all my acquaintances, my comrades in arms, the benevolent kings, all my dear friends from Chaldia must have been captured. I'm terrified of dying, yes. I cannot abide the thought of it. But neither can I abide the notion of losing something so irreplaceable as my precious friends through my own inaction. So, please, master, let me help you. I don't mean to. Might not be much help in battle, but I can at least act as a decoy.
This is post-Chaz Interlude 1, so she has friends now. Nice.
Go ahead and use me however you see fit, master. I'll do whatever it takes to save everyone.
Thanks, you two. You're the best. It's a mark of my own failure that I must ask you for your help, even knowing how depleted you both must be from your own capture. But right now, the lives of Lord Iemitsu and everyone else are at stake. We need as much help as we can get. You have my thanks for offering yours. Nothing. Let's go.
Looks like our connection to Chaldia isn't coming back anytime soon. I'm afraid we'll have to try and make our way through the rest of the Oku without Mesh and Shion's help. It's worrisome that we can no longer contact them, but we have gained 2 capable new companions in their place. Let's do what we can to keep our spirits high. Oh, is that still not enough to allay your concerns, Lady Casca? Forgive me, I wish I could tell you everything will be alright, but I still have a great deal to learn myself, so I'm afraid that a single sermon will not suffice to dispel all unease.
Okay.
Sorry about that. About this, Casca and Tsubune, and I'm not exactly the strongest assassin around.
At least she's self-aware.
No, it's not that. I'll never say anything so rude to anyone willing to help me save Lord Iemitsu. I'm immensely grateful to have you and Lady Shez at our side.
She's cracked on JP. Uh-huh.
My only concern is, well, it feels silly to even mention it under these circumstances, but...
Has some really nice rank ups.
As the one in charge of the Oku, I can't just help but feel a bit uneasy about...
The outfits, I see. Thanks for the zoom in.
I'm sorry, I just can't ignore this feeling that the Oku's very dignity is at stake. Do you think you could at least wear something on top? Anything at all?
Sure. Okay. Alcohol. Tipsy. Intoxicated. That seems to be the theme of this one. According to Shez. Or not Shez, according to Chiara. Lightly scented or sweet smelling. Alcohol can be sweet smelling. Lightly scented. I don't think that's... well, depends on... Lightly scented. No, surely it's sweet smelling. Alcohol can be very sweet smelling. Lightly scented, yeah. There's a super sweet aroma. It's also the smell of... Is this also the smell of alcohol? Surely. I think so. I think that's correct. The smell is getting stronger as you keep going. The smell is so intense, it's suffocating. The smell is so potent. It feels like it's getting you drunk. Nice. We chose the right. Your steps are getting unsteady. Have you lost a little weight? Oh no. I swear this progress bar here at the side is a lie. It feels like it's moving, but I don't think it's moving at all. Dizzying corridor. There's a room up ahead. You want to take a quick break? Sure. Sundown room. Oh, okay, let's go. It is. I feel like it's been stuck right under the 1/3 mark for like the past 7 moves or whatever. At the very same pixel. Mad's getting drunk.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I can understand your concern, but I really don't have any magical energy to spare on changing my outfit right now. Not to mention, get the sense that the situation here is even tougher than I thought, so I prefer to stick with the outfit I'm used to.
Have you been using the Inro skills? Like once or twice, yeah?
As things stand now, there's no telling when or if we might receive aid. I'm sorry, but I think it's only wise that I conserve my magical energy for matters of life and death.
Didn't you notice then? Wait, what? Wait, what?
After all, if I were to let my guard down, I could easily end up dead. Ahem. Well, in the end, I suppose this isn't really my Oku anyway. And I do also feel like it would be wrong to impose my Oku's customs on women from different cultures, especially when they're here to help in our hour of need.
Sure.
So it's alright. Yes, please don't worry about it. So concerned about the effect that this could have on the young pages of education. Should we happen to run into any of them here?
Wait, does the Inro use up the progression, the thingy on the side? I didn't notice that if that's the case. If it does, then I'm just not gonna use it. I've been using it because I thought it's kind of like a mystic code.
But I can cross that bridge if we come to it. Thank you for your understanding. And please, don't worry, if we end up visiting the real Oku after we take care of things here, of course we'll be sure to dress appropriately. It's like they say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, or the Japanese in this case.
You got it backwards? Wait, does it fill it up by using the Inro skills?
So if you want me to wear 12 layers of kimono when that time comes, I'll be glad to.
Yup. Okay, then I'll use them more.
At any rate, right now, we should focus on making our way through the labyrinth.
Every time you use one? Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that. Wait, do we need to fill that up, by the way? Or is that, like, does it affect the progression? Or is that a spoiler? I have no idea what it does.
Don't worry, Tsubone. I'm sure Matahari and Shaz will be great additions to our team. To our team.
No. Oh.
Alright, I think we'd better get back to... What's wrong, Master?
I think I'm starting to get a headache. You'll find out, but it doesn't affect progression. Okay.
Are you okay? Do you want some water? That's strange. We know Master hasn't had any alcohol. This room does admittedly have some very strong fumes, but those alone shouldn't be enough to hurt you. Your cheeks don't look flushed, and I'm sure your resistance to poison is still working fine. I don't see any way you could be intoxicated. So then, why is this happening?
I believe it's time you came clean, Lady Seishuin. Yeah, she's been doing this? Earlier, you demonstrated that you know more about the Soku than the rest of us. Perhaps you can explain this change in Master's condition.
Really? That's amazing. Do you think you can tell me what's going on too? I have no special knowledge personally. Kama was quite clear with us about how this labyrinth works. It just stood out to me more by virtue of my being a nun. If we continue on from the precepts against killing and falsehoods, then I think this lore's theme is the precept against intoxication.
That seems to be the case, ma'am. Huh?
Kama mentioned those first to herself. It should be safe to say that these are the themes of each of the Oku's floors.
Teams, you say?
Yes, each is the name of one of Buddhism's 5 precepts, doctrines that describe things one must not do if one wishes to attain enlightenment.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the commandments in Christianity. Okay.
Fuseshokai is the precept against killing. Umagokai is the precept against lying. And Fuonjukai is the precept against drinking alcohol.
Okay, what are the other two?
So if you keep that in mind and think back to what we've done on each floor so far, you should clearly see that I'm thinking at work. Wait, see that thinking at work in designing this version of the Oku.
You should clearly see that thinking... Oh, that's thinking at work in designing this version of the Oko. Okay.
Let's see. What do we do so far? On the first floor, we just fought those attendants. Most of them weren't very strong though.
Hearing that brings to mind the fact that even if those attendants are inhuman dolls, destroying one could be construed as killing.
On the last floor, we had to first lie to ourselves about wanting to move forward, then follow paths in places that falsely presented themselves as dead ends, so... Now, on this floor, we had to drink alcohol to progress. I'm afraid we've already forgotten what our goal was earlier in trying to get you guys to drink, but... Yes, I can still vaguely remember that. We were trying to bring you somewhere. I still can't say with any certainty whether becoming intoxicated is necessary to penetrate to the next floor, but if it is, that would mean this Oku wants us to proceed by breaking these precepts, no?
Did it say even objects are considered alive? Yep. Yeah, you might be right.
By that token, it would be impossible for us to proceed if we do follow these precepts. So, applying that rule to our current situation
would mean Master's current poor condition is a result of him coming this far without him imbibing.
That definitely sounds plausible, though it does feel counterintuitive to think he's getting a hangover because he hasn't been drinking.
That's cool, I guess. If you aren't drunk, you start getting like dizzy and shit. So, you know what that means? Only one way to solve this problem.
Though that is the case, his condition might get worse and worse the further we progress. In the worst case scenario, he might no longer be able to stand, or start gushing blood from his eyes and nose.
Oh no, I don't want to get to Philiad.
That's awful. He could end up dead. I'm uncertain why these are the constraints by which we're bound here, but if Kama did build the Oku with them in mind, we must have had a reason for doing so. If that is true, then I thought it might be dangerous to simply go along with whatever she has planned.
Oh, so we shouldn't drink?
That is why I declined our invitations earlier. But we absolutely cannot let Master die.
Oh, so we should drink?
I know it's dangerous to have him drink it to the point of intoxication, as there's no telling what might happen, but we may also have no alternative.
Well, there's a bottom of sake right there, bottoms up. My man.
Oh, no you don't!
Okay, Mom.
It's so dangerous to just go along with our enemy's plan, especially when we still don't know what their goal is. Times like this, our best bet is to stall and look for another way out. What do you think pillow talk is for? Maybe there's another way? One where we can safely make our way through without playing into Kama's hands. If there is, I'm not seeing one. Wait, I just got an idea. Master, do you mind if I try a little experiment?
What do you have in mind?
I don't know if this will work, but when you think about it, what does it really mean to be intoxicated?
Your alcohol levels in your blood rise, right? Oh.
I mean, some people can feel tipsy without having so much as a drop of alcohol, right?
Sure.
So I try to replicate that with my noble phantasm.
Your noble phantasm? You mean...
That's right. The one that shares my name. It's a brainwashing noble phantasm.
You're gonna brainwash me into thinking I'm... drunk?
I see. So, since Master is unable to become intoxicated through drinking, you want to use your noble phantasm to replicate an intoxicated state in his mind. Right. Though I don't know if that will be enough to convince this Oku that he's really drunk.
Fujimaru by worst estimation should be like 19 then. I mean, I feel like it's the Pokemon logic though, right? I feel like they're going by the Pokemon logic where Ash is permanently like 12 or 10 or whatever. Time dilation, exactly. Let's give it a shot.
Okay, here goes. Just relax, open your eyes, and let yourself drown in me.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I think I feel drunk.
How are you doing? Does your head hurt?
Nope, I actually feel great.
So we help Master become intoxicated without so much as a drop of liquor. Perfect. It seems you've found a loophole that will let us circumvent the rule. Since you're using your noble phantasm to do it, you can also undo it the moment we leave this floor. This seems perfect.
She can? Okay. How would you know, though? Nonetheless, given that Master is now effectively intoxicated, the rest of us must work harder than ever. I implore all of you to remain vigilant.
Of course. I'll be so very sad to bid farewell to this delightful intoxication. But yes, we must remain on our guard. I overheard the whole thing. It's not quite clear on how you did it, Lady Matahari, but I can tell that you have saved Lord Labyrinth from his predicament. Well done, you did great.
Pat. She's patting us again.
Oh gosh, I don't think I've been praised so directly since I was a child.
Oh, she's patting Matahari.
I'm sure you've been through many hardships, but you're still young. It makes you a child in my eyes. Now then, if this, you must be this drunk to proceed, rule really is the premise of this floor, there may be other hidden aspects in line with that rule that will help us make our way through it. So let's all keep a close eye on our surroundings for clues, as well as to make sure Lord Labyrinth doesn't stumble into any trouble while he's inebriated.
Hey. Hey. Blurry vision. That sounds about right. Toasty. What? I guess, okay, we're talking about... Well, toasty is definitely more accurate, right? Because you do feel toasty. Alcohol does raise the perception of your body temperature. Blurry vision is not actually really correct. It would be more so double vision when you're drunk, right? So I would say toasty is more accurate. Your body's feeling warm. Is your face flushed? It's getting stuffy. You fan with your hands to distract yourself. Yeah, while dropping your body temp. Yep. It's dangerous stuff. You can send it, so you loosen your clothes just a bit. We're gonna be the ones starting to strip now, not Kiara. Feel good corridor. The winding corridor incites your tipsiness. There seems to be a room up ahead. It's a room, right? Oh, it's a fight. Sure. Bro. Bro. What? Who do you want me to use then? It's fine. I'll just leave him in there for the charge. There's a bunch of fluffy white masses. They look like they'd make perfect pillows. Four. I probably should have used the thingy. The enemy name is apt? Wait, let me see. Body pillow. Nice. Also, wait, let me use these. Wait, let me see. Oh, it does charge it up a tiny bit. That's cool. Those look like bodies and pillows. Yep. Kusanagi no Tachi. She's so cool. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, bro, we're so close. You can't see it, but wait, look at this. We are. That's the wrong one. We're so close. Okay, drowsy. You do get drowsy. Cheery, depends. Spaced out. It's either cheery or drowsy. Depends on what kind of drunk you are. That's like 10 skill usages, yeah. It's not spaced out. Cheery. Drowsy. I would feel like... I think Fujimaru would be a drowsy drunk. You're getting a little sleepy. It would be real nice if you could sleep right now. Okay. Sure, Morjoed. Come on in. Oh, I'm definitely a drowsy drunk. I get sleepy after like a few sips. There's a futon laid out in the corridor, and an Oni sleeping in it. Jealous. What? Hello? Okay, interesting. Oh, it's a green Oni. I was like imagining someone like, you know, Shuten or something.
君たちの話を聞かせてくれ。命をかけろ。先人に学ぶとしよう。救いあれ。
Oh, her battery is nowhere near enough. Quick card down. Perfect.
祝祭を始めよう。
You know, he has quick card down, so might as well. Actually, I'm gonna go for this.
靴血を食う蛇生きる糧くべる薪に集いたまえザジが兄へ
Anri Mayu.
創世滅亡輪前世なる者には生悪性たる者には裁きマハプラ
Mahapraya. Ain't no way this. Yeah. Oh, he did get stunned. Hey, we get this. Ikuzo.
来やがったな水曜の大波行くぞ相棒
Another head Palinka.
何か得るものはあったかね
But I'm gonna guess it's a very strong spirit.
業を積み重ねたのだ
Great. I'll take it. I'll take it. It was a dead end. I guess I'm not a drowsy drunk. I guess I'm a cheerful drunk. A cheery drunk, if you will. For some reason, it's starting to enjoy this. Fuck. This is the first dead end that we got to. You skipped the corridor. Through the corridor. The minimum is 37%. 65%. Nice. You managed to run through the long corridor real quickly. Hey. I guess Fujimaru is a cheery drunk. Good to know. All this moving around is getting you drunk really fast. Yup. You stagger through the corridor. Okay. This would be a bad time to get ambushed, but luckily, it looks like there's nobody around. Dizzying or drunken stagger. Bro, this seems like way too obvious. What? Because sure, you get really dizzy, but drunken stagger. But like, sure, you do get dizzy. To be fair, you usually don't really notice the dizziness when you're drunk. Especially if you are drunk enough. You don't notice the dizziness. You just fall over. Drunken stagger. You're starting to lose your footing. Localization team being announced. Yeah. You can't help but stagger around. Didn't a certain martial arts style involve walking around like this? Yep, it is. What was it called again? The Drunken Master? Yeah, Drunken Master. Okay, let me get some more tea. And quickly to the toilet, and then we're gonna continue this. Ooh. This. Ugh. Okay. Giant wandering maidservant and a trifling illusion. Beautiful. I feel bad for the enemies with that comp. Yeah.
説法は嫌い試練の時だ
将来惑うことなし将来もう毎度提案ならばこうしましょう
So what happened after we reached the first third on the meter here and nothing happened. At least I don't think anything happened. That's a lot of stars.
祝祭を始めよう
星は縮小し悪は剣によって裁かれ
苦痛苦悩死を食う蛇生きる糧
Also, going for a Buster card at the end would have done way more damage than going Rasputin MP at the beginning here. I feel like that Buster card at the end would do like a lot. Maybe the skills? This is an actually built Alter Juna? Yep. Holy, it's not even close. Holy fuck. Yeah, it would do 150k easily, yeah. Red.
He's not a bad person, but he always just does whatever the retired shogun wants. It wouldn't make any difference if he were here or not. His only purpose is to keep the lines of succession alive.
All anyone cares about is my father. They never look to me for guidance, only him. Why? I'm doing the best I can in my own way. He's just Lord Ieyasu's son. Shut up. He's just the figurehead. Shut up. He's just there to carry on the Tokugawa name. Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Don't worry about them. Think about it. If all they care about is your father, that means you're less encumbered than anyone else. It means you're freer than anyone else. I love that freedom of yours. I'm the only one who does. It's a beautiful day. Why don't you go hunting with your falcon?
Interesting. Acquired. Second Shogun Tokugawa Hidetada's Inro. Reducing corridor. Sure. Wait, that was a... Okay, sure. I thought it was gonna be more of a story thingy, but I guess not. Like turning a new leaf, you feel much better. Cheer-inducing corridor. Okay. It's split in two paths. Might as well take the opportunity to try both. Wait, what? What do you mean, try both? Want to dance corridor or hazy? Surely want to dance is the better one. Now that we know that he's a cheery drunk, he's gonna wanna dance. The corridor smells strongly of alcohol. Being the sequel to the goat is rough. True. Your body somehow is dancing to a beat. I feel like the audio might be a bit low actually. Let me do it like this. I feel like that's better. Want to dance corridor. Your passionate heart grooves to the beat. As you dance through the corridor, a jaunty rhythm reaches you from somewhere near its end. Jaunty rhythm, okay. Hey. Hey. It's crazy how many bad lancers there are. Okay. Oh, sure, whatever. A giant snake is dancing merrily. Time for a dance-off. Matt enjoying the maze. The maze. It's fine. It's fine. We're getting there. I feel like we're making good
で
progress.
は国会の時だ
One remaining.
サンタとして
You're evil, right?
これは
Surely. Wait, what do you even do? Do you even get any kind of like... Do you have more batteries? No.
将来将
Bruh. I mean, this Arjuna combo here is gonna hurt, so it's fine.
そう分かった
You have to do those poor lenses like that. Like, imagine the best ones that are available are like Melu,
今こそ
freaking Melt, and Ereshkigal.
マハプララや
Lamao.
悔い改めよ福音は裁きの後
Being
に
Lancer
与え
is
られ
suffering,
よう
true. Lensa ga shinda. Vomit-inducing corridor. Heavy heart. It's surely not that one. Rapid talking. Do you think we're gonna be getting sick after this vomit-inducing one? It's definitely not heavy heart. Rapid talking, you could get, like, you do talk really fast when you're drunk oftentimes. I'm gonna say it's vomit-inducing though. Suddenly feels sick because you moved around too much. This isn't alcohol, it's more like poison. I think this is correct. At the end of the corridor, a giant snake is spewing poison all over. Go. Go.
世界の歯車は壊れた今こそ粛清の時今こそエゴの時マハ
Is Kama even trying? I don't think so.
解消だ
He'll make it.
素晴らしい神父たるものやはり
バン
体を動かさなくては日々鍛錬だよ
Bro! That's the second dead end. You're in high spirits and you can't help but to talk rapidly. Surely it must be this one then. Let's just keep quiet. There's no way it's heavy heart. What the fuck does that even mean? Yeah, it's this one. Compelled to lecture. Always trying to keep quiet has you itching to talk. Vote this before he chose one. It's fine. Bro, this just sucks your AP. This uses so much AP. It uses so much more AP than a normal Lost Ball does. Mumbling can be heard from inside the room. Okay, let's chat away. Shinomoneru. What's this? Hey, I just need a 50 charge. The event did give 55 SQ by the end. Great. Um, what's the card effectiveness? Decrease defense for all allies, which doesn't actually scale with overcharge. So it should be... I'm gonna do this. I don't know which one's more though. This one decreases buster thingy though. And then this one increases buster. But this one decreases... I don't know what order does more damage. It's fine. Boss about to be deleted. Behold, AoE! Okay. This one's gonna do like 170 maybe? It's not even close, it's like 120, 112. How much is this gonna do? A lot. Double defense down and buster down. With a crit buster. Acquired 14 Shogun Tokugawa Iemochi's Inro. That's on 50k easy. Yup. Burst out laughing corridor. Are we going crazy? You don't know why, but it's starting to get fun. Is your hair so perfect? I watched it earlier today, that's why I have it like this. It's nice for the first day and then it starts to get oily. It starts to get fun. Even the sight of rolling chopsticks can send you into a laughing fit right now. What's up, Noah? What's up, by the way? Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. Burst out laughing. The corridor continues. So fun. Hey, we're getting there. Surely we're reaching the end of floor 3 now. Even the slightest thing bothers you and you spew nonsense. We're nicknameless. True. Yeah, that is on YouTube side of things, not on mine. You want to wrap yourself up. Get all touchy-feely. Huh? Sure. Bowman. Lancers again. You know what? Level 100 Percival from Kev. Sure. He's not gonna get charged up though. That's the problem. 20. Yeah, he's not gonna get charged up though. I wanna one-shot people. What the fuck does Britomart even do? Vijva. Sure. Vijva. There's a big snake called up. Time for a hugging contest. Hug the snake. Hug the Medusa. Oh, that's no Medusa.
月が見ている
Oh, which was evil as well. Good to know.
説法は尽き試練の時だ
将来将来将来
せき止めてくれせき止めてくれよ
You bring the Indian dragon against the Japanese snake in the Indian team Japanese building? Exactly. What does this do? Decrease arts card resistance. Yes, yes, yes. So we want to do this, this, and then this is going to be purely for cosmetics.
悪は
It's not even going to do anything.
適当に遊んでやるかななんじゃもう終わってしまうのかつまらんつまらんつまらん
Sorry about that. Well,
悔い改めよ
fun servant selection.
悔いは裁きの後に与えられよ
Who needs supports if you have 3 DPSs? Oh, it's charging up. This truly is speedrunning. Tear star to roll down your face. We're an emotional wreck, aren't we? Thank you, Matahari. Choked up. For some reason, you can't help but cry. Thank God we don't have signal here. We would be just texting Mash all the time. The tears won't stop. Just so peak. And you're getting sleepy. Dawn Room. But this is pretty OP. You're able to get drunk without wrecking your liver. The room is resplendent, like the dawning sun. Dawn Room. Here we go. Story. You'd be calling Xiangyu like an ex, we all know it. And you know what's the worst part? It would be freaking Yu Meiran who would pick up the call. It's so amazing. Yep.
This this looks to be the end of the floor. Okay, this is far enough. I think we'd better take it from here, okay? Can't say I approve of eavesdropping. One cannot truly immerse the listener in a tale unless the story is being told face to face.
I had no intention of showing myself here. Ah, here he is. My only purpose was to see what sort of state our guests were in. But it is as I suspected. He may be following the letter of the law, but the spirit is completely absent. You two are no longer Oko attendants, and the boy only appears to be intoxicated. That's right. I'm impressed you figured it out. That's right. The floor hasn't spun all the way around. It's hard to believe you made it this far while forsaking drink and banquet alike. How did you do it?
If you find it that puzzling, maybe you should have a few drinks yourself. It might at least help with your worry lines. Even if you can't hold your liquor, you could still substitute with a cup of tea and a tasty snack. Earnestness is an admirable quality, but you'll never win people over if you don't occasionally have fun with them.
I would gladly imbibe myself if necessary. I only refrain in order to fulfill my task of ensuring that others drink.
I see. So you're not here to stop us. But only to see how Master's doing. Why, that makes it sound as though you are more concerned with our current condition than with the fact that we have managed to come so far. That, in turn, suggests that you do not care how far we penetrate into the labyrinth.
Oh, you know, I'm starting to come around to the Kiara speak. It's actually kind of fun. Like every single time that she speaks, she needs to slip in a double entendre, you know. She needs to do it.
But only whether or not we have been breaking each other's floor's precept, yes?
We have already determined that this Oko has a connection to the 5 precepts. Thus, I'll ask you only once. Nobutsuna, are you certain you do not know Kama's true objective? Whatever hasty reasoning may have caused you to go over to her side, you're still the man once known as Wise Izu. If there's an answer to this mystery, surely you must have realized it.
A foolish question, if ever there was one. Even if I have realized her goal, why would I share that information now? Indeed, it would be especially worthless and troublesome to share that with one clearly more foolish than myself. That sounds like you know it. Come on, why not just tell us while we're all here then? Whatever this goal is, it's obviously important enough to you to turn us into your pawns and use us to make others to drink.
Make others to drink. Oh, yeah.
So come on, tell us. After what you put us through, don't we have a right to know?
Do not make me repeat myself. The signs are already there.
If you still fail to understand, it's only because you've overlooked them. At this point, I can do little else but laugh. Still, I'm glad that I need no longer talk about the precepts. That'll make things much simpler for me. There's only one thing this law requires of you. Intoxication. Fail to drink to excess and you'll die. You may have been able to deceive everyone else on this floor, but you'll have no such luck with these guards.
I mean, we'll just kill them though.
Oh my, 2 of them. Really, isn't that a bit excessive?
Don't, Sparky, don't! No!
This is certainly one way to enforce your mandate of intoxication, but it's so inelegant. It's left me so turned off.
Nobutsuna, if you will not share what you know, then we have nothing more to discuss. Stand down or be slain.
Of course I'll stand down. It is not my job to fight you, but theirs. But first, let me warn you of just one thing, so as to avoid any more foolish questions. Resistance is futile. Really, truly futile. None of you can hope to defy Lady Kama. This very Oko was made to have you succumb. Sooner or later, you'll find yourselves unable to progress unless you give in to depravity. After all, who do you think placed these corridors and staircases to begin with? It's only thanks to these staircases that you're able to make your way further and further inside. The way down could have been a pitfall, or a line of spears, but instead, you need merely contend with stairs. Why? Because that's what Lady Kama decided. There's no greater significance, nor does there need to be. A very interesting thing to do from someone who says that they're too lazy to do anything about us. But she isn't lazy enough to not give us stairs. She actually went out of her way to give us stairs. Interesting. This is no different. Yo, what's up, Matt? How far we penetrated Oku? I feel like we're probably getting close to the end of the 3rd floor now. Lady Kama decided all these paths ahead of time. And there's no way you can go against them. Once you decided to delve into the Oku, Lady Kama already had you exactly where she wanted. All you can do now is resign yourself to your... Wait. Ah! You just did it again. Your title dropped. How dare you say your piece and walk off without giving us a chance to respond? I know I raised you better than that. Get back here right now, Lord Nobutsuna, or you'll be going to bed without your supper again.
Oh, well. As I suspected, it would seem we have no choice but to feed these creatures before we can proceed. Shinkagiryu is not meant for party tricks, but it should be well suited to bring the festivities to an end. Bro tried to aura farm, but mommy killed the vibe. Yep. True. To be fair, it's hard for him to have any aura with all that coughing. He's just stumbling over his words, coughing all over the place. Poor guy. Oh, this team is so good for just getting rid of a wave like this. Single or AoE damage. Or with that hairline, true. What do you get with overcharge? Nothing. Earth. They probably are Earth actually, but it's fine. Or with that hairline. Yep. Shine! By the way, is the game too loud? Because I turned it up earlier, but I'm not sure if it's too loud now. It's fine. Noise. Noise. Nothing again. Interesting.
It's another pillbox. This one says Yoshimune.
Okay.
I know that name. It must have belonged to Abaran boy Yoshimune.
She did mention this before, that she was watching the movie about him.
He was a very good king. He did have a bad habit of dressing up like a commoner and slipping out of his castle. But it's nothing His Highness Harun al-Rashid hasn't done before either. Perhaps this is just how people of noble birth like to relax. Anyway, it looks like there's no one stopping us from moving on to the next floor now. Hang on just a little more, Master. I'll undo your drunken state once we get there, okay?
Do we get 2 intros? I don't think so, no. There's no bonuses. I'm not drunk. I'm not. Nuh-uh.
Sounds like something someone who's drunk off their ass would say. If my theory is correct, then we have 2 large floors ahead of us. One for each of the remaining precepts.
I guess so. I kind of thought that the last floor is going to be where Kama is. I guess she could be, at the end of the final floor. Okay.
That would put us on the home stretch of our little marathon session, so to speak. Do be careful, everyone.
Okay. Acquired. 8 Shogun Tokugawa Yoshimune's intro. Ooh. Stairs. There were 2 correct paths in the beginning. One very slightly shorter, but doesn't matter. Oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay, Kiara. Tell us. Tell us, Kiara, what is the next precept? Key to Steal, Part 1. Is it something to do with stealing? Oh no, is this gonna be a Gordy? Whoa, here I am, all by my tipsy self again. Where did those ladies swanning over me go? Now I'm lonely. But this is also an excellent opportunity. Now I can continue on ahead alone. After all, there's a paradise waiting for me. That's the Oku, a place where every pleasure in the world can be found under one roof. I don't have to do any obligations here, and I can do whatever I please. It's all just for me. Oh, that's sad. There certainly are a lot of locked doors on this floor. What's going on here anyway? Is that a key she just dropped? I wonder if... It worked. This really is my lucky day. Another door there. I'm sure it's locked, just like the others. But, clever as I am, I already figured out the pattern. No doubt she has the key. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of combat craft essences now. Nice. The smart thing to do would be to get a hold of that key without fighting her. And of course, I'm nothing if not smart. I may not be great at stealth spells, but let's see what happens. Yeah, Juan, exactly. I knew a man of my brilliance could pull it off. Not bad at all for my first time. I dare say Robin Hood himself couldn't have done it better. Perhaps I maxed out my dexterity stat without realizing it. Alright, let's keep this up. If I run into any more locked doors, I know exactly what to do. Ah, this feels good. What a wonderful place. I knew there was nothing better than the Oku. But then, I suppose that's only to be expected. Only the Shogun is welcome in the Oku, and all of its pleasures are reserved solely for him. And since I'm here, I must be the Shogun, so of course I would feel good while I'm here. Oh no. Oh no, this is where it all went south. He crossed the line. How? Unlocked corridor. Multiple closed corridor. Broken lock corridor. Wait, what do you mean with expanded and clear versus the others? Okay. Unlocked. Broken lock. I feel like it's either of these two. I don't think this one's the one. Oh. Nope. I misclicked. Key to Steal. Remember what Gordy did? Yeah, he stole the key. Or like, I guess he stole the keys, both of them. Broken lock. Unlocked. Multiple closed. I guess it is this one then. Maybe. Because you want to go to the closed one and then steal the key, I guess. When you advance to the corridor, maid servants are waiting, carrying keys. Six remaining. Oh boy. Okay.
これは人の世に在郷はつきまじか。これは夜の影、獣のうなり、 死の毒の犬
Expanded clear was also a smoking gun in this case. I guess so, yeah.
声高く笑うがいい
将来将来将来
小競り合いはここまでです決戦術式
星は縮小し
もちろん
悪
Go!
は天によって裁かれ創世
Mahapraya!
全盛なる者には生悪性たる者には裁きマハプララヤ
快勝だ素晴らしい
Subarashi.
神父たる者やはり体を動かさなくては日々鍛錬だよ
Bro just keeps yapping. Bum, 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 bum. Too much thinking. I was thinking of using someone else, but that's too much. Hard for the course for Kirei. I don't mind it. I like hearing Nakata Joji speak. Oh, speaking of which, the new Garden of Sinners movie just went live on the channel.
消滅が訪れるだろう
Speaking of Nakata Joji.
命をかけろ
将来壊れる惑うことなし
決戦術式小競り合いはここまでです優しい雨だけではありません早く
悪は
確実に
天によ
Too much thinking, not enough berserker.
楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう約束された勝利の剣あまたの
It's this episode, yeah. It's my favorite one so far. The 2-hour one.
世界の歯車は壊れた今こそ粛清の時今こそエゴーの時マハプララヤ
快勝だ素晴らしい神父たる者
I can tell
や
why.
はり体を
Dude, the transitions in that episode were so fun. They had some really cool transitions in that movie. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's not right now.
They dropped the key. They should get us through this door.
It's just me, or are there way too many locked doors on this floor?
It's definitely not just you. It's good that it's easy to spot the attendants with keys, since they all keep them around their waist. But it's a real hassle to have to defeat them every time we just want to open a door. Well, anyway, what do you say we just keep going for now?
Not again. Wait, look at the room next to us.
There are attendants working on something. They don't seem to have noticed us. And look,
What's up?
it looks like a key. If we can sneak past them and borrow it, maybe we could move on without having to fight them.
Borrow it, she says.
Then again, I guess that sort of underhanded trick goes against your honor, Mr. Swordsman.
There's more to the way of the sword than simply cutting. If one can win without drawing one's blade, all the better. I do not think now is the time to cut off their heads.
That samurai talk for doesn't bother me. So then I guess the question is, how do we proceed from here? What if I use my espionage skill? I don't know how well to work on these dolls, but there's only one way to find out. Just a moment, please. Given how things are unfolding, I think this lore pertains to who should Fuchutokai.
Another one of the 5 precepts, huh?
Yes, Fuchutokai is the precept that forbids stealing.
Okay. So we need to steal. Because we need to go against it. We need to go against the precepts.
Stealing? Well, that's just common sense. I've always made sure that my chargers know how wrong that sort of thing is. One can't possibly hope to become a respectable shogun or samurai without a strong moral foundation. Still, are you saying that taking a key from these dolls would still constitute stealing?
Yes.
Based on what we've seen thus far, I think it's safe to say that our enemies want us to break these precepts.
Yep. We need to kill, we need to lie, and now we need to steal. And we need to get drunk.
Though, I still can't say what their purposes in doing so might be. This is just like the last floor. Now that I've noticed this, I cannot help but feel that going along with that going along with what they want would be a bad idea. Maybe it would, but I don't see what choice we have.
Yeah, we need to get to the bottom no matter what.
If things are structurally set up here, so we have to break these precepts to advance, what else can we do? I think our only option may be to find another way to advance without following our enemy's expectations. Like how Matahari used her noble phantasm to intoxicate Master without requiring him to drink.
So we need to steal without stealing. So how about we kill the puppets and then take the thing? That's not stealing then, right? Because it's no longer in their possession because they're dead. That would be just looting. That's looting. Yeah.
Because one way or another, we absolutely have to keep going. There are still many people we need to rescue.
We have to steal ourselves for whatever happens. Sure, Gamba will help. Yep. True.
Advancing in a way that goes against expectations is all well and good, but I can't think of many possible options. We could take the keys by force, or we could take them sneakily, but we'd still need to. We'd still be taking them either way. Not necessarily. We can go one step further removed. How so? I think it's a question of who exactly steals the keys and breaks the precept.
Okay.
Master doing so is probably the most dangerous option, following by having one of his servants do so in his stead.
Steve.
But if a servant had something else steal the keys, would that not go against common expectations?
What do you mean?
Now I see. You make an excellent point. True, the further we are from breaking the precept ourselves, the safer it most likely is.
We'll get to hear that famous story? Oh, which one?
Yes. Fortunately, I happen to know the story of a certain thief. Allow me to tell it to you now. Long, long ago, there were two brothers in the land of Persia.
Oh, it's the Alibaba. It's the Open Sesame one.
The elder brother was named Qasim, and the younger was named Alibaba. Oh, what are those? They kind of look like cute little girls. Is that Alibaba? No. This one will be playing one of his enemies. Very well, bandit leader. You know what to do.
Okay. Timo. I can see that they're quite spry, and that they are adept at raising their presence. But there are no longer any blind spots for them to hide in. It will be difficult for them to carry out their task without the enemy's notice. Between all 40 thieves, I'm sure they'll figure something out. Sure. She summons the things she uses to fight in her animations, I see.
My, now something even smaller and cuter is rattling the sliding door in the next room. What was that noise? I'll go check.
Nice, we got it. Easy.
And they lived happily ever after. We got the key! Hooray! It does seem that we have no choice but to acquire these keys in order to proceed, so this is surely the next best way to do so.
Summoning familiar should be easy. True. True.
Alright then, let's get moving before these all see us.
Let's go.
On a different subject, it was wonderful getting to hear the narrator of 1001 Nights tell one of her stories in person. I can't wait to hear what happens next. Actually, I'd love to hear another story too. Oh, but I guess we have to wait until tomorrow for that, huh? Tomorrow night for that, huh? Thank you for your kind words. Rest assured, I'm no longer telling my stories so as to live for 1,000 more nights, but to help end the Singularity story as soon as possible. So I'll be happy to tell as many stories as needed to. Oh? This next door doesn't have a keyhole. There's just a pedestal with a very conspicuous hollow nearby.
There, in that room. Once again, there are a great number of attendants, but there's also an ornament in the panel that could easily be removed. It seems as though it would be a perfect fit for the hollow on the pedestal. We need a key item. Yes.
It looks like I won't have to wait long to hear another story from you after all. I'm glad I get to hear one again so soon, but I also feel bad for making you do all the work. Worry not. Please, let me handle this. Between Alibaba made his way past 40 cunning thieves, the deity of thievery, Ali al-Zaibak, the Jinn's illusions, Prince Ahmed Ad-Danaf, Hassan Shuman, and Delilah and her daughter, Zainab, have no end of characters to draw upon. If my stories are needed to let us advance, if they're needed to rescue someone who needs help, then I'll gladly tell as many as I can, even if my throat should run as dry as the desert sands.
You're stronger than I am. My throat is running dry as well, but that's why we have some tea. I don't need that whole family tree. Sure. Oh, well. I guess you won't get to hear it. We won't get to hear another story from Shaz. Let's progress. So this is stealing. So we need to steal stuff, but not really steal, but kind of steal. Corridor with too much stuff. Corridor with clocks. What? Surely too much stuff. The path is littered with various items. A piano and other Western furniture are placed... Wait, what? A piano and other Western furniture are placed at the room. Am I having an aneurysm here? And other Western furniture are placed at the room. In the room, I'm guessing. In the room. In, yeah. Extra? Fuck! It's the wrong one. You should just steal a little instead of too much, I guess so. It's the aneurysm speaking again.
I'm impressed by how many stories you know, Lady Shaz. And the expert way you tell them would easily give Lord Hideyoshi's famous storyteller a run for his money. could say I only learned how to tell stories well because it was essential for my survival. But the truth is simply that I've always loved them. I see. I used to tell Lord Iemitsu, or rather Lord Takeshia, as he was known back then, a number of stories myself. Momotaro, Ishunboshi, Urashima Taro, stories are an essential part of any child's moral upbringing. Wait, those people aren't among your companions too, are they?
We do have a westernized Kintaro in Shuten Doji, but that's about it.
Oh, westernized? Sakata Kintoki, one of the 4 heavenly kings, is westernized? What in the world happened to him?
Golden energy.
We've been wondering that since he showed up. I would love to know more Japanese folktales. I might have mentioned this earlier, but I was actually studying them when all this happened. There are a great many stories from the Tokugawa era.
He found motorcycles.
In addition to Ebon Boy Yoshimune, some of the more famous ones include Mito of Chirimen in Ichizen the Ruler.
Huh.
Of course, I also know stories about you, Kasuga Tsubone. You do? Really? Oh gosh, I'm not sure how to say it to that. Part of me would love to hear them. Another part would rather do anything but. I'm not a fearsome general, or even an ordinary warrior. I'm just the Shogun family's wet nurse. Oh, I just had a thought. If there are even stories of me, there must be dozens upon dozens of stories about the legendary Lord Yagyu Munenori.
Yep. I'm told that the Edo Yagyu here. Wait. I'm told that the Edo Yagyu have been gone for hundreds of years. Mitsuyoshi appear to have far more fame in the modern world than I. Nowadays, the name Yagyu is synonymous with the one-eyed Yagyu Jubei. Truly a delightful turn of events, is it not?
I can't tell if you're genuinely happy about this, or just masking how upset you are. This is what I hate about dealing with enlightened swordsman types. I can't tell what they're thinking. I know that implicit communication was important even in the Yoku, so I get why it would be even more important in politics, but still.
I cannot say I've ever knowingly communicated solely through implicit means.
You think you guys would at least be more emotionally open with your family? Well, I would hope at any rate. Huh? Damn, another dead end. Perhaps that table clock missing its hand we saw earlier was actually some sort of key after all. There's also a pillar with a hole back there that looked like you could fit something inside it.
Hmm.
You know, at first I thought my eyes were just playing tricks on me because it seemed so out of place here, but then we see a piano with the keys missing too.
It's gotta be the statue with the missing jewel eyes. It's gotta be the mural with the missing puzzle piece. Yeah. No, it's gotta be the statue, of course.
Yeah, this is so frustrating. At this point, I'm ready to start stealing whatever that isn't nailed down. I understand how you feel. However, I'm quite certain that Kama designed this floor to be easier to navigate the more one steals. That being the case, our best bet may be places that afford easy opportunities to steal, or where stealing might have many obvious benefits. Understood.
Oh.
Just say the word, Master, and I'll tell as many stories as needed. I'll not stop until we have gained everything we seek. I first began telling tales in a closed-off world of night, and not unlike this very Oko Labyrinth. From the beginning, my stories have always been meant to find a way out of seemingly hopeless predicaments.
Not the pillar man. Dun, dun. There was a key inside the wall clock, but when you try opening the door with the key, the door attacks. Of course it does. Why wouldn't the door attack?
服を汚さないように気をつける気をつける
Yes, Slovo.
月が見ているぞ。説法は嫌い、試練の時だ。いい、これは。
これは。
夜の影、獣のうなり、死の毒の犬どもよ。今こそ声高く笑うがいい。
Awaken my masters. He's just farming QP currently.
ただいま
It's
上
true.
発お月様
Do I even get enough? I don't, right? Oh, I do. It's a 50%. Okay. The more you know. Get double stunned.
まあよし
Yosh.
君の真の力を見せてみろ
Hippogriff.
僕たちの戦いはこれからだ
Hippogriff.
Will this door attack? It looks okay. Oh. The room is crammed with all kinds of things, of stuff. Oh, we got the shotgun thingies. The pet is split in two. Nice, Robert. Room full of boxes. Gimmicky corridor. I don't get this floor. We need to steal stuff. But why was clocks more correct than a room full of stuff, random stuff? I don't get it. I would imagine here boxes would be correct. But for all I know, it could be gimmicky. Because like boxes are stuff that you can actually like steal and stuff. But like gimmicky? There's a bunch of boxes stacked in front of the door. There don't seem to be any unique gimmicks. We also should play into Kama's hands. Well, yeah, we need to steal stuff, right? Shouldn't. Okay, yeah, shouldn't. I mean, yeah, we should play... I mean, we should still need to steal stuff, but we need to do it in a roundabout way. I guess gimmicky would be correct then. I guess it could be gimmicky then. Because you want to find a gimmick that you can exploit, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. There's also a bunch of strange boxes in the room too, but they're all empty. What? I'm gonna use an apple. I don't want to end the stream yet. You're on the right track with the logic, I guess so. The sussy one? Sure. You try to pass through, but the box starts to move and lunges at you.
降臨である。
6.
我が道、この手、世界の果てまでも。
そうか。
Roma.
我らの腕は
Those are some funny looking boxes.
すべてを
Yeah.
裂き、すべてを開く。いずれ空の彼方にさえもエルアスペラードアストラ。命をかける。
将来壊れる。将来
Let's go.
粛清排除
ローマ。
そして
Roma.
世界の歯車は壊れた。今こそ粛清の時、今こそエゴーの時。マハープララヤ。
我が愛を目にしたな。ならばお前もローマとなれ。
I'm pretty sure we're on the wrong one, so more of the same rooms continue. Bruh. More boxes are stacked here too, and these are also empty. Great. Okay, it's no battles. The battle is split in two. What? Oh, maybe it's not. Surely you're not gonna lead me in the wrong way with like multiple paths being broken off and stuff. Just tell me if it's wrong. Because I can't go here, right? Oh, I can actually. Surely. Corridor of cogs. Corridor with treasure mark. No. I'm gonna go here. Goodbye. Abandoned ship. There's lots of switches on the pillar. After pressing several switches willy-nilly, a key drops from somewhere. Nice, we didn't steal it. Gimmicky corridor, no battles. Yes, give me the pages. The door is locked, and the key you just got looks like it should fit. It would fit. I see, so we got the key without stealing. Okay. Dagon Huang. Get in here. Get over here. A book suddenly jumps out from the bookshelf. Nursery rhyme, what are you doing here?
Owari o hajime yo.
月が見ているぞ。説法は試練の時だ。リテカーチスフォーラスティ。夜の影、獣のうなり、死の毒の犬どもよ。今こそ声高く笑うがいい。
Go. Go. Oh, look at this juicy chain. Not that it's gonna matter, but
世界の歯車は壊れた。今こそ粛清の時。今こそエゴーの時。マハープララヤ。
Mahapralaya.
これはただ一歩の小さき歩みなり。
Cursory rhyme. A room with bookshelves. There's something underneath the scattered books. It looks like a key. You want to clean out the scattered books, but let's keep going. Nursery crime. You guys are imaginative. Cursory crime. Here we go. It's the chaotic evil. Corridor buried in books. Corridor with rocks. Dojin corridors. Surely it has to be this one. Even if it's not correct, you have to go for it, right? There's a stack of Dojin. You find something between the pages when you flip through a book claiming to be the latest issue. It appears to be a key. You want to read more, but let's keep going. It was the correct one. Who would have thought? That was so out of pocket though. I guess so. Yep. Oh well. Colorful pictures are hung on the walls. Could they be posters of some kind? Three remaining, okay.
将来
命をかける
十分楽しんだ
将来将来
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, you fucked up.
異論はありません
You fucked up.
世界の歯車は壊れた今こそ粛清の時今こそエゴーの時マハープララヤ
悔い改めよ福音は裁きの後に与えられよう
You fucked up. Coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb fights. Yep. There are traces of a few pictures having been torn from the walls. The pictures say stealing forbidden. Okay, comma. Looking closer, there's a key that looks like a painting set above a picture. Of course it does. Giant wandering maidservant and a trifling illusion. B. B? Okay. Resident Evil-esque mansion. Yep. Oh, straight into a battle. Oh,
とっとと片付けっか
okay.
月が見ているぞ試練の時だ
将来将
海洋流だエクゾーラ
MP strength. Critical strength is the overcharge on Canis, which is useless. But no, actually, I think going. Wait, I think this is the most damage actually.
そして英語世界の歯車は壊れ
Buster down, and then critical strength up for the thingy.
今こそ英語の時マハプララヤどこまでも行け
Go.
何もかも貫けシーサーペントストームブレー
Yep.
悪は裁かれなければならない
So I think this oh, you can't see it, but the bar here for the mystic code, I think what it gave me is it gave arts down on the thingy. I think it just upgrades your mystic code abilities, right? Okay. Are you gonna see something? Or is it just gonna fade away? Ooh, we see it. That was the intro you find? Oh.
All that comes out of his mouth is, yes, that'll do. It's no wonder that deplorable Mizuno Takuni is running around doing whatever he pleases. What with Lord Doormat in charge of the country? Yes, dealing with corruption is important, but this is ridiculous. With all this internal discord on top of the foreign threat, the future looks bleak.
This is terrifying. My teeth won't stop chattering. Why did all this have to happen during my reign? Why did those horrible black ships have to show up on our shores now?
Oh my, you're shuddering. You poor thing. You fear conflict, so you listen to your retainers. You fear an end to peace, so you cover before war. Ah, I love that fear of yours. Of course, you don't need to worry about war. Why not paint a picture to take your mind off your troubles? Here's your brush. Go on, take it. There you go. Oh my, you're so good with it.
Bob. Thanks, ma'am. Acquired. 12 Shogun Tokugawa Ieyoshi Zinro. Mongolians, is it? I thought it was maybe like the Portuguese or something. It could be Mongolians, yeah. Corridor full of keyholes. The key is right at the entrance, but the corridor is full of keyholes. You tried the key in several places, but it's hard to find a real keyhole. Okay. You have no choice but to try putting it in every keyhole, and the door finally opens, the very last one, of course. The black ships were the Americans demanding to trade with Japan? I don't know. Is this some kind of innuendo? No, Kiara, it's not. Let's see. Wooden stick. Scribble. Probably this one. This one's weirder. There's a picture of a keyhole scribbled here, but there's no key. But then it opens normally. Nice. Scribble corridor. There are a lot of scribbles of keyholes on the wall, but they don't seem to mean anything. I think we made the wrong choice. There's a picture of a door scribbled on the wall, but it doesn't seem to mean anything. Just because the game wants to give you a CC? Yes. Because the only time that we got a 4 was when we made the wrong choice. And now we're getting... It's the first time that we're getting a CC here. I don't know. Seems sussy to me.
月が見ているぞ。説法は試練の時だ。
魔導士
That's different, surely. If you say so.
祝祭を始める。
If you say so, Robert.
夜の影、獣のうなり、死の毒の犬どもよ。今こそ声高く笑うがいい。
世界の歯車は壊れた。今こそ粛清の時。今こそエゴの時。マハー
A single target.
どう
I have no idea, Robert.
最新の戦いさ羨ましい
Give me the CC. At least let it be a good one. It's okay. It's okay. It's probably it's niche, but it's usable. For fuck's sake. There's a wooden stick on the door, on the floor, but it doesn't seem to be significant. Key hanging deep inside a hole on the wall, but you can't reach. A key's hanging deep inside. Oh, and now we use the stick to reach it? Oh, right. You use that wooden stick you saw earlier. Smart. Somebody left a perfect stick on the floor. Yep. The door is tightly secured by a rope, but you cut it with some scissors found nearby. Do these scissors count as a key too? Sure. The corridor is split in two paths. Oh god. Where's the female audience? Yeah, surely. Surely FGO has a female audience. Shrine style corridor. Prison corridor. How? How are you supposed to know? Like, this is the most guess game ever. Like, which one's a bit more, like, sussy and gimmicky? Probably a prison one. You can see a jail-like room with iron bars in the back. The jail's door seems to be open. The exit is also open. Have you seen how Napoleon looked? Okay, a month or two ago, I actually went into my analytics of one of the streams that I had. It was a stream that had about, it was one of the more, like the bigger ones. It had about 1,000 views or something. I checked the analytics. You know what? And in the analytics, you can see the percentage of male versus female audience of the views. You know what was the percentage breakdown between male and female audience? In about 1,000 views on a stream, FGO stream, 100% male. Not a single of those 1,000 views was a female. So, just saying. There's some pickles. Maybe it's food for prisoners. Or so you thought, but then the pickling stone attacks. What? It's just sad. That's the pickling stone. Nice. Let's go, FGO.
見てかチーズ
よく言いました
夜の影
The women are jealous of their perfect hair. They're scaring them away. I mean, my other analytics look a bit different. Depends on what you watch. But, yeah, FGO analytics specifically is 0% female. At least it was for that one stream that I checked. But I feel like that's a pretty good estimation. Perhaps you don't have a female audience? Depends. Some anime have a female audience, some don't. It's always majority male, for sure, but it's not always 100%. It's not 100% usually. The 10 girls that play are basically Gil and Kusims.
私が出たのです勝利は約束されていた
It was the wrong one. I don't get this one. I don't get it. At least I got an extra Hanafuda card. There's a mysterious atmosphere in the air. Oh shit, I'm about to run out of AP. And there are rows of Torii gates along the path. Let's try not to walk through the middle. You need to wash your hands to proceed. There's a key inside the offertory box. Hawk Room. This room has a solemn atmosphere. I don't want to end stream yet. Okay.
では国会の時だ命をかけろ
Eat one SQ to annoy people. That would annoy me. I am people. I am on a budget. I misplayed. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You know what? Let's wait. Let's wait.
見てか
最上の生贄を用意し
分かっ
Are you sure you're people? I think so.
獣のうなり死の毒の犬どもよ今こそ声高く笑うがいい
It looks a bit scary to be people. Person, maybe.
俺は黒
Yes. You might be onto me.
今なお生きる死そのものやや起きテスカトリポか
I'm Soren's fucking doll. Mechanical doll. Bro, it didn't even kill. 8. Great. Ugh.
これはこれ
手だ
分かっ
セイフ消え置いとる
崩壊
Zero Gil is totally chill. Interesting. Interesting statement. Don't. Hello, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Bro, what? This fucker didn't take damage. Ugh.
Teda. Ashida. Kaoda.
Teda.
Kaoe.
Ashida. Kaoda.
Kai.
Goodbye.
ここで私も
I don't lose this, right? Bro, why did you do this? Why have you done this?
Kaoda. Teda. Ashida. Kaoe.
If you lose, you get sent back to the beginning.
Shipetote. Ugate.
Just don't suck my MP. Don't? Don't? Okay. Does this give me arts up? No. I kind of want to loop though,
いいな。とてもいい
if possible.
最上の生贄を用意しろ。顔だ。手だ。風が出てきたな。山の心臓、煙る鏡。天と地を所有する者。第一の太陽。ここにしすり。
Crit.
うがて。
Nice. What? In the bloody hell was that? Huh? Huh? Okay. Whatever. What the fuck was that? How did he go through my invincible? Did he remove my buff? Or what happened there? An NP? Oh, she. Bro, why does this guy take no damage? This defense up is like 90% defense up. Okay. You had invincible? Yeah. Oh, unless he had nullify buff. Because I use my MP with my Tez. That gives him invincible. That's why I was like, oh, okay, I'm winning this because I have one more turn. I'm gonna get invincible, survive this turn, and then next turn I can just full chain him, brave chain him, and he's gonna die. You lost to a ghost. Hey, there always needs to be one. The last one was Orochi during part 1.5, and now it's this. I don't think there were any others, right? Surely. You even stole his defense buff on his MP turn, and he still got you. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Well. It's a rite of passage. Acquired. First Shogun Tokugawa Ieyasu's Inro. Leaderboard update. No, no. No, not the Discord leaderboard. Point and laugh. No, don't point at me. Offering two timing. So it's a ladder board. It was surely not a typo. Yep. So do we want a two time? I guess we're two timing. The quarter split if evenly in two paths. Question mark. What the fuck is this? Yugure sports warrior. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
It looks like a dead end. I wonder why this wall is so different. It's smooth and blank and even colored slightly differently. It's definitely a dead end. Which is suspicious. That's for sure. But I really don't see anything resembling a keyhole anywhere, traditional or otherwise. So it would seem my thieves can't find anything unusual about it either.
How odd. It almost reminds me of a man who failed to attain serenity. I wonder if...
What?
What would you have us do, master? Let's go back and try again.
Nothing gets you down, does it, Lord Labyrinth? I admire your optimism. You're right. There isn't any sense moping about this. So let's get back and see what other ways we can find.
Okay. What's up, Kiara?
Is something wrong? Oh no. Everything's fine. Shall we be on our way?
Okay.
I do get the sense that there's some manner of opening, a hole or a slit hidden here, but feeling it now would be premature. I can't properly enjoy myself without knowing what my partner is like, so I had best move on for now. Still, I'll have to make sure not to forget this place.
Oku his peak story, I guess so. I guess I can't disagree now. Two timing. Yeah, curious was that last wall, but let's keep moving. Oh, was that correct? I guess that was correct. Collapse corridor. Okay, I'm not losing anymore. So I'm just gonna use this. What looked like an iron boulder turns out to be a golem. Oh no, not the golems. 3. What is this? What does this give? Okay, nothing. Laughs and ghosts. No, no, no. Oh, I also did get the the buster down. That's big. And does this give MP up? Ooh, okay. Oh, it's the beautiful chain. Oh, this is gonna do some decent damage right here.
今こそ粛清の時、今こそエゴの時。マハー
快勝だ。素晴らしい。神父たるもの、やはり体を動かさなくては。
Collapsed rune. The golem drops an iron board. Okay. There's a big hole in the ground, but you can proceed by using the iron board as a bridge. Oh, sure. That makes sense. Slurry corridor. Vending machine corridor. What the what? The place is falling apart. Where is... Oh, Shaz when we need her. True. A slurry. Slurry corridor. Vending machine corridor. What the fuck does that even mean? Surely it's the vending machine. There's a vending machine in the corridor. Of course there is. A coin you've never seen before sits in the vending machine's coin catcher. This floor is so RNG. I swear there's no logic to it. Vending machine corridor. Let's see. What do you do? The door looks like it has a slot for coins. Putting in the coin you just found opens the door. Of course it does. The previous floor was pretty easy to figure out, because it was pretty on the nose. This one is Japanese logic, we wouldn't get it. Maybe it is because of that. It's a huge room. Sure. Let me take Apex. Huge spread eagle room. Okay, someone's reading a book.
Oh, hey. Kama, there you are. What's that you got there? Some kind of book? Oh, this? It's a Kama Sutra.
Of course it is. Nice. Good read. Good read. Enjoying yourself?
You wouldn't believe how many people think it has something to do with me just because it shares my name.
Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? A stream or two ago? Raise your hand. Who was it? I saw it in chat. Someone like a day or two ago said this exact thing in chat. Or a stream or two ago. I saw it. Fess up.
But hey, that's fine. So, I'm the god who made a book of sex positions now. Sure, whatever. Doesn't bother me.
It was Keista? Aha! Caught. Caught.
You can mope if you want, Kama, but we're not letting you get away this time. Seriously saying you don't care about my feelings. Freaking touching. There's the kind of heart the great goddess Parvati is so famous for. Oh, incidentally, the whole reason I showed up is, of course, to check up on things, since as the architect of this place, I can't ignore what you're doing here. So you really did break the spell I put on those two servants of yours, even after all the trouble I went to. You've got a lot of nerve making us into slaves like that. I hope you're ready to pay the price. As if abducting us wasn't enough, you made us enemies of Master in his efforts to save everyone. If it had been anyone else beside him, I could have ended up dead. Enemies? Usually enemies? Well, that hurts. I didn't put you in those roles to make you anyone's enemy. You're two of the Oku's most capable staff. I hired you to be attendants, nothing more. All you had to do was put your ample talents to use and entertain our guests to the best of your abilities. Lord Nobutsuna all but admitted it earlier, and now you've been kind enough to confirm it to us. We know now that this Oku is built around the 5 precepts, and that your goal is to make us break them. Not only that, as it is clear that these floors are intended to push us to more severely break the precepts the farther we go. I'm left with the impression that you very much want us to make our way through this Oku. Taken together, it seems quite clear your intention is that we make it through the Oku by breaking all 5 precepts.
Yup.
Though I still know what the significance of having us do so might be.
Yeah, by the end, she wants us to become basically someone who has broken all the 5 precepts. But what does that do? I don't know.
Tell me, what do you hope to gain by having us break the precepts and make our way to the end? What do I want? Do I really have to spell it out? Oh, this is such a pain. It's so stupidly simple, it should have been obvious ages ago. This is the Oku, the Shogun's personal harem. All I want is to make sure you all have the time of your lives.
You cannot become Buddha anymore. Sorry, you were close though. Yeah, real shame. Question mark?
How many times do I have to say it? The Oku is not a harem. It's a place of culture and rules where... Yeah, we get it already. But in case you didn't get the message yet, this isn't your Oku anymore. The reason we designed it around the 5 precepts is because it's easier to understand. The more you're forbidden from doing something, the better it feels when you do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In fact, while we're on the subject, you really don't need to limit yourselves to just the 5 precepts. I'm happy to help you explore any kind of pleasure you like, no matter how depraved it might be. I can even change myself to match your preferences, like this.
Yep. Did you just grow up?
I can feel myself out even more, if you like, but I think this'll do for now.
I know that servant forms are transient and temporary, but this is unnatural. She must be some kind of monster. Is this the first servant? Actually, is this the only servant that changes this much, like basically fully changes her age during Ascensions? I've never really thought about this, but is it? No? I'm trying to think who else there... Ibuki? Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Nursery rhyme becomes a girl from a book. Yeah, that's true, actually. First, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's... They change... There's a lot of them that just change, like, completely, right? But... Okay. Okay, interesting. Ibuki does, but she comes later. Okay. Waiver too. Yeah, there's a lot that change a lot. So it wasn't really surprising. Waiver does the reverse. Sure.
What are you up to now, Kama? What do you mean? I'll really just spell it out for all of you. You already know what this all wants from you. Forget about Fuchutokai. Go ahead and take things that aren't yours. I made this lore just so you could experience how good that feels.
How good breaking the taboo. Tamamo has goddess morph as a skill, so she should be able to change her appearance however she wishes.
Delivery, Matt. It's okay. You can take anything you want here. Everything is up for grabs. That goes for me too, of course. You can take anything you want from me.
Can I take the golden thing behind you? It looks like it's worth a lot.
I think you'll find that you'll enjoy me very, very much. Oh no, you don't. I don't know what it is Delivery Mat would steal from you, but whatever it is, it's not happening. We came all this way to make sure Delivery Mat would never have to steal anything himself. That's right. I'm the one who will be doing the stealing. Or who will be stealing.
Steal her heart. Oh. A bunch of romantics, aren't you?
My story stole my king's heart. Now, they're going to steal back what you've taken. When it comes to stealing people's hearts, I'm pretty sure I could give anyone around for their money.
One of my rules in the shogunate was to crack down on thieves. You return what you stole, starting with the shogun.
Oh man, you guys are no fun. You really don't want to enjoy stealing from me, do you? Well, too bad. You don't have a choice. We'll have to steal this. You'll have to steal this key from me if you want to go to the next floor. Oh, I'll bring in some of the attendants to make things more interesting too, okay? If you see anything you like, just go ahead and steal it. My. So, you'd even make yourself a target just to have experience the joys of breaking the precepts. You know, this has been on my mind for some time. But now that you're here, I really must tell you directly. The manner in which you have gone about all of this is truly pathetic.
Nice.
Huh. Weird. Usually, I can roll with whatever anyone says to me. But for some reason, hearing that from you really just pisses me the hell off. Who the hell are you anyway? My invitation was supposed to just be for Delivery Mat. I know I reverse summoned all of the servants in Chaldea, it turned into construction materials, and I know my anti-counterforce defenses are airtight. There shouldn't have been anyone else left. Well, that's just great. What kind of servant are you, anyway? It's the kind of cockroach who likes to hide in the shadows. These children are fond of saying, I know what you are, but what am I?
I don't think that's what children are fond of saying. Not enough skibbity in that.
Okay, that's quite enough of that. I still don't know what you're really up to, but as long as you're not running away again, I don't care.
How do you build anti-counter force defenses? Well, actually, Robert, if you watch Garden of Sinners movie 5, you actually learn more about that. So, actually, it is possible.
Is a god from the same pantheon as you, and is the light side of your avatar. I'm going to make you atone for your sins myself. This ends now, Kama.
Great segue. Speaking of which, if you check out... whatever. Grand battle. We're actually fighting Kama here, huh?
では国会の時だ。
格の違いを十分楽し
命をかけろ。説法は救いあれ。
Luna? Hello? Okay. Let me think. I think I want to save this for when I break Kama's shield. So then what do I want? Do I want to... I think I want to do this. I want to give some more extra charge to this. It does have Apex though. Wait, Apex is plus 2, right? It is plus 2. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, if I give it overcharge, it's insta. Nice. So I can do this, this, this. Surely this breaks Kama. Check out the Patreon, down in the description. As always.
この一滴世界せっかくです楽しみなさい体を魂を末子の夢にして上手にして
Oh, you guys are doing all the PR for me. You guys are great.
別にいいですよ別にはあ暑い
You suck, Kama.
どうぞどうぞ
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. What did you just do? Okay. I'm not sorry.
格の違いを知りなさい
Winston sponsors. Yeah.
星は縮小し悪は剣によって裁かれる
聞き届けましょ
そうか
She does if you want.
創世滅亡輪
Ugh.
前世なる者には生悪性たる者には裁き
うハッスルしすぎなんですキャンドル
Oh, you guys.
いいですよ別にこんなのが
悔い改めよ福音は裁きの後に与えられよう
Hey, Bond 7, baby. It's not. This stream is not sponsored, by the way. I have to say this for legal reasons.
Too bad. I guess this bow and arrow I chose to save energy and piss off Indra really can't compare to the real thing.
Oh, that's why she's doing it, to piss off Indra.
I guess this is just what happens when you hold back.
You won? Yeah. when you hold back. Okay, man. Someone's a sore loser. Okay, she's surely gone.
Wait, Peter, that was easier than I thought.
And you just set off the flag. You said the thing.
How could he just leave the shogunate in Tanuma's hands? He may be smart, but he has no drive whatsoever. He doesn't care about his people or his country. All he cares about are his game pieces.
I put a game piece down. Clack. Then silence. I put more game pieces down. Clack, clack. And again, silence. This is what I want. This is how it should be. I don't need to hear any noise. No talking, no shouting, or whispering. I wish it would all just go away. The outside world is too big. You can't escape the noise out there. All I need is my game board.
What's wrong with pursuing your interests to the fullest? As a shogun, you're the most powerful man in the land. Why would you be forced to waste your time thinking about things you'd rather not? You have every right to spend your time with how you see fit. I would never judge you for that. I love the sound of your game pieces just as much as you do. You have a new shogi problem? Oh my, I can't wait to see it. It looks like they dropped another pillbox. Does this mean we won?
No. This is not over yet. There. Yeah.
Hi, it's me.
It's your boy.
Oh wait, I should dial down the confidence, shouldn't I? I don't want to come off as some kind of parvati.
I do like how much of a hater she is towards Injva, towards Parvati. I like it.
I should stick with my tried and true humble attitude. Let's try that one more time, shall we?
Yeah, very humble.
Ah, sorry. Maybe you didn't want to see that. Didn't want to see me anymore. But here I am. It's okay though. I still want to see you.
Did you clone yourself? She pulled a... Actually, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Watch the 5th movie, A God and the Sinners.
Clone myself? If I did, would that make me some kind of ninja? Anyway, congratulations on doing a killer job stealing the key from me. You want to get deep inside me that badly, huh? Then I guess I'd better get back to that final chamber.
Okay, ma'am.
I still have to get things ready for the big party at the end of all of this, after all. Oh, and just as a heads up, this next floor is a little different from the others. Since it's the last one, I'm going to make it nice and simple for you. All you have to do to get through it is go where your desire takes you. Yes, we'll keep it nice and simple for you. We'll help you all fall into blissful debauchery.
What? Huh?
What was that?
Yo, Emmanuel! Welcome!
Perhaps those three are just imposters, and they will come, I saw somewhere else. But I doubt things are quite that simple. If nothing else, I can say I've never heard of Kama using powers like that before.
It's triplets? Oh no? What do you mean, oh no? Is that not a good thing?
Still, we're divine spirits. It's not too hard for us to make more of ourselves if we want to. I do something similar when I fire my noble phantasm. Maybe she's copying how ninjas do it. I know I was amazed when Kotaro showed me his clone technique. I also heard of a doll maker. Ranked grand among mages who can make puppets that look identical to people.
Huh? 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 Okay. I mean, I know of a certain puppeteer that can kind of do that. In the end, it would seem all we know for certain is that the manner in which she created copies of herself eludes us.
Unfortunately, yeah. Well, there's no point in dwelling on it now. Why don't we keep moving on in the meantime? However many there are of her, there's only one shogun being held prisoner. Once we rescue him, then we can think of a way to smoke out these pests overrunning the Oko once and for all. And that's true. Rescuing the hostages should be our first priority. Certainly can't help them if they end up dead. Then let's get a move on. This next floor should be the last.
What's the final precept, Kiara?
Ah yes, that one is extremely simple. It's no surprise Akama left it for last.
Surely it's something to do with lust.
It's almost like this has been one long tease leading up to it. This really complicates matters. It's only by representing that side of myself that I'd be able to be here at all.
Repressing that side of myself. Okay.
But then again, I'm sure it'll be alright. I've held out this long after all. As appetizing as Master has looked, particularly up close, I've been able to resist all this time. A little more temptation shouldn't push me over the edge now, no matter how delicious it may seem. Hello? Anyone home? Oh yes, forgive me. I still haven't told you what the last precept is, have I? The last precept is called Fujinkai. I imagine you can guess what it forbids by now, no?
Hello? I don't speak Japanese. Hello? Acquire. Ten Shogun Tokugawa Ieyaru's Inro. But I can imagine what it means. Okay. This feels like a good stopping point for today. What is... Can we finish it in one stream? Can we finish it in the next stream, you think? You really want to ask a question like that? True, the last time I asked a question like that, it ended up being a 7.5 hour stream, but... Act 6? Wait, is it Act 6? Oh yeah, it's Act 6 of like 11. No, not likely. Yeah, we can't. Okay, but I feel like this is gonna be a good stopping point. So tomorrow we progress, or... yeah, probably tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow we progress through more of the final floor, floor 5, right? At least 2 more streams, maybe if not 3. We'll see how it's gonna go. But yeah, we're gonna be easily finished by GudaGuda, which is pretty good, right? Or at least we should be, unless something goes wrong. But we should be finished by GudaGuda, and once that comes out, I feel like we're probably gonna end up starting out before GudaGuda even comes out, actually, depending on the schedule. Because also I want to wait like a day or 2 after GudaGuda comes out, just so we can check for like any spoilers and stuff. Also, I don't know how much story GudaGuda is gonna end up having. I don't know if it's a full stream worth of story each day. I don't think so. But I guess we'll see, right? I guess we will see. So that's still a few days, or almost a week until GudaGuda, so... we have time, right, to think things out. But, well, I guess we'll find out. And let me wrap it up here. So, yeah. Thank you guys for joining. Today was really fun. Really fun stream. I'm really enjoying Goku. Today's stream was... yeah, I was really enjoying Goku today, so I was having a great time. So thank you guys for joining. As I said, as I shouted out a few times during the stream, there's a Garden of Sinners reaction that went live today. It's a 2-hour movie reaction, so if you're watching that, if you're interested in that, it's the movie 5, the best one in my opinion so far. It's on the channel, and the next one's gonna be Sunday, which I think should be a shorter one. Not a 2-hour one. But yeah, anyways, see you guys in... most likely I'm gonna stream tomorrow. As always, there is my Discord where I'm gonna shout out if anything goes according... or if anything goes wrong, or if I won't be able to stream, so be on the lookout for that, but there should be a stream tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Bye. Have a good one. Thanks, Parky. Bye.